Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today, we are talking about something quite personal and unexpected that came out of a recent interview with our very own health minister, Dr. Joe Falla. He opened up about an experience in Kenya that left many people surprised and some even emotional. Please stay with me till the end so you can hear the sources of this news and try verify everything for yourself. So here's what happened. Dr. Falla was attending a high-level health meeting in Kenya not too long ago, where various African ministers, experts, and leaders had gathered to discuss strategies for improving public healthcare systems across the continent. You'd think that such an environment would foster unity, collaboration, and Pan-African solidarity, right? But according to the minister, things didn't quite go that way. He revealed that while he was there, he felt an unusual coldness and lack of hospitality from some Kenyan officials. It wasn't just the usual formal tone of diplomacy, he said it was outright harsh treatment. He claimed that he was made to feel like an outsider, and that despite South Africa's many contributions to African regional health programs, he was treated with suspicion, arrogance, and at times, even dismissed. Now, that's not something we expect to hear from someone in his position, and it raises a lot of questions about how African countries treat one another, especially when we are supposed to be working together to fight the big issues like disease, poverty, and inequality. He didn't go into all the names and specifics, but he made it clear that the hostility wasn't due to any professional disagreement or diplomatic tension. It was, in his own words, simply because I wasn't one of their own. He felt that his presence was tolerated rather than welcomed, and that his ideas were dismissed until repeated by someone from their own government or a favored partner state. That's a strong accusation, and many South Africans who heard his words felt disappointed. Not just for him, but for what it means for Africa as a whole. I mean, when a senior official from our country can be treated like that in a fellow African nation, what message does it send to the ordinary people? What hope is there for genuine regional unity? Let's be honest, South Africans sometimes get blamed for having pride or being too assertive, but that doesn't justify being treated unfairly when we go to other countries to collaborate and share knowledge. Especially not someone like Dr. Falla, who's been in public service for years and has advocated for healthcare reform across the SADC region. To his credit, the minister said he chose not to respond in anger at the time. He continued to participate in the sessions and contribute to the discussions as best he could. But he admitted that it left a bitter taste in his mouth. He said, "We always speak of African unity, but it's only unity when it suits certain people. The rest of the time, we are treated like we are outsiders in our own continent." That's painful to hear. And it's a reminder that even our leaders are not immune to subtle forms of exclusion and discrimination, even on African soil. It also forces us to think, are we really doing enough to live up to the values we preach about unity and Ubuntu? We haven't had any official response yet from the Kenyan government or the organizers of the event, but it's likely that they'll downplay the whole thing or say it's just a misunderstanding. Either way, the truth is out there now, and it's sparked a real conversation among ordinary South Africans. At the end of the day, all we want is to see Africans standing together. And if one of our own can be treated like that abroad, imagine what ordinary South African travelers or workers face when they cross the border. So as you go about your day, think about this: can we ever truly build African unity if we are still judging each other by borders? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think about this one. Sources: Times Live, ENCA, Mail and Guardian, and a recent Health Ministry press briefing.